What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I just saw this come across my recommendeds. This is apparently the sneak peek at the Aurora Mark II. So let's check it out.
It began with an idea. More than curiosity, more than a yearning. It was humanity's extraordinary instinct as a species to look up in search of a brighter future. That created Zeus.
Quantum boosting?
And first
Hold on.
created Zeus.
That ain't a Zeus. That's not a Zeus. Could be reading into the tea leaves here, but potential Easter egg? You know CIG likes to do that. It's like some kind of Delta swept wing. Okay.
And first carried us into space.
Yo, reppin'
There were no maps
RSI.
for where we were headed. And there are still none today.
Zeus, Polaris, Salvation.
Our path is lit, not by certainty, but by boundless
decouple.
possibility.
Scorpius, Perseus.
Our
Okay.
desire to learn all we can
Couple
in this
Manti.
universe we call home,
Hermes?
and to carry that knowledge forward, so that each discovery we
Okay.
make inspires the next. And so, as
That's a-
we move
that's a
onward
Bengal.
through great unknowns, ever connected to those wondrous first steps.
Mark 1 shout out.
Began our voyage so many years ago. Each evolution carries us forth
I think.
on our infinite
Is this it?
adventure to tomorrow.
Hold up. Are the wings gonna do what I thought they should have done when I first got this ship? Please. Tell me you guys didn't think this was just a space coffin when you first got it. When I first got this ship, I thought they were supposed to do what the Scorpius does. Please.
And now, I believe the future is just about ready.
Come on.
Let's take a look.
Like that.
Shall
Like the
we?
Scorpius up there.
From the Zeus to the Aurora and beyond. Roberts Space Industries, delivering the stars since 2075.
Hold on. Really? So it's a Scorpius. So it's a single-seater Scorpius with probably 4 size 1 weapons. You couldn't even keep the original Aurora design language and just make the wings do this? So I was right. The wings expanded, but am I wrong for feeling like this is kind of a lazy cop-out? All right, I don't want to react too negatively. I mean, does it look cool? Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. It is not original. It doesn't pay any respect to the OG Aurora. It's a Scorpius, dude. It's a dope-ass little mini Scorpius, but it's a Scorpius, man. Hold on. See, that's the Aurora, man. Like, I mean, love it or hate it, that's the Aurora. That's it. Just do that, but then make the wings go boof, you know? But no, we went from that to this? I feel like I should be a lot more excited. What do you think, guys? Again, like, does it look cool? Yeah, but like, would I call this an Aurora? No. I'd call this like a mini Scorpius, or I don't know, if the Scorpius is the big boy, maybe just call this the Scorp. I'm sorry. I'm not mad about it, but I'm not really all that impressed. I feel like RSI has come out with so many cool things. Okay, maybe hear me out. Maybe this is where I can excuse it. Because this, honestly, guys, we got to think about this real quick, because we've heard that when it comes to RSI, and we've also heard this with Drake, that the ship's design aesthetics, the core idea behind the design language, has departed greatly from the original concept. So the reason I say that is to think about the Connie. So we see there is a commonality here. This is where I'm going to pay some dues. When you look at the Zeus, when you look at the Hermes, the Polaris, the Salvation, you have the Scorpius, obviously. You have a commonality in the design aesthetic. You do. It's clearly there. You can see the relation like siblings across the ships. And you can kind of still fit the Connie there a little bit, but the Connie is still based on older design aesthetics. So my point in saying that is that the Mark II or the Gold Pass of the Connie is probably going to go through a surprising design change to put it more in line with the aesthetics of all these ships. If we think about it, we've got, like, you can see the Hermes and the Polaris right here on the screen. We've got flares on engine nacelles, and we've got a really pointy face. Pointy face. The Hermes is slightly fatter, but still, pointy face, nacelles, and flares. All of this, so you can almost imagine a Connie being a mix of these things. Maybe like a smaller version of the Bengal, actually. Pronounced nacelles, which are common at this size, with a super pointy face and flares. So imagine, if you can, a Connie now, where off of each of its nacelles, it has a flare like the Hermes and the Polaris do. It's going to have probably a more pointy face like the Scorpius, Hermes, Polaris style, which is going to be fantastic for us as far as all the struts in our face for the cockpit and all. It's just, it's probably going to be a pretty distinct look because of how they're changing the design language. I struggle to find appreciation to this as an Aurora. Because even the Mark II Hornet from the Mark I, you can tell it's of the same lineage. This looks too much like a Scorpius to be in the Aurora family, to me. But I would love to know what you guys think. I'm not going to rant any more than that. I like it, like, outside of the Aurora concept. Is it a cool ship design? Who doesn't love a fucking X-Wing, bro? Like, yeah, it's badass. It's really cool. I bet it's nimble as shit. And it doesn't look like any of the engines are tied to its winglets, which will absolutely get blown off in combat. It does look like its two ventral guns are attached to winglets, which means, yeah, those might get blasted off, but it's not the only ship that has that problem. As an individual separate design, taking away the Aurora connection, it's cool. It is. Honestly, the Aurora always should have had its wings kind of sweep out. Do I think it pays homage and respect to the Aurora family itself? No. I feel like they just kind of copped out of that altogether. So hopefully that is level-headed enough for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Also, 4.7 is right around the corner, guys. Let me know what you're curious about, what you would like to see in video format. Mining setups, you know, how you get blueprints, whatever. I've been playing it a lot and kind of stuck in a bit of a rut on the kind of video I want to make as we go into 4.7. There is great content coming from a lot of people like SC Haulers, Danveris, of course, with all of his armor testing, and of course, you know, folks like Board Gamer and the bigger guys, you know, Space Tomato, Morphologists that are putting out great stuff. I've been a little bit kind of at a impasse, not wanting to just kind of sort of copy the themes and do what they're doing. I'm just playing and learning and figuring out what I'm doing in 4.7. But this came across and I was like, hell yeah, good opportunity to react to see this new ship. Again, really cool. You know, I give it a chance. I give it a shot flying it. I just, my criticism, just to be really super clear here, is it's not an Aurora. It's not. They might call it one, but it's not. To me, personally. Again, let me know what you think, and I'm going to end it here, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.